Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and or good night, depending on where you are in the world today. Welcome back to episode 2 of our hardcore Out of the Abyss campaign. Without further ado, let me unmute the masses, say hello to everyone, and let's get this show on the road.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
It's a big old g'day.
G'day, mate.
G'day,
G'day.
mate.
It's currently 5:40 in Australia right now.
I
Early
appreciate
time.
you.
Horrible. Hold on, I can get that open so stop speaking. Okay.
I appreciate you, dude.
I appreciate being in a game, so it's
Mm.
mutual.
That's fair. All right. So let's let's have a look at the session notes. I saw the title. I just was like, yep, true, yep. This is welcome to Out of the Abyss, the Get Fucked version. This is just as it's otherwise known. So last session is a bit of a hefty introduction, session 1 to the game. There's a lot of getting to know the variety of NPCs that you are in a cell with. So on top of you 4, there's 10 NPCs in your cell, or there were. Spoilers. Why the sad face?
I missed Ront already.
Oh.
I got a spider. My plan worked out well, the plan would have worked out perfectly if he took one with him, but he didn't, so.
He tried, right? He tried.
Demi
Yeah.
has no pets right now. She's so sad.
Yeah. Wow. Listen, you just... Yeah, I can see the live edits. It's fine. So, yeah, you guys basically... We spent a lot of the session figuring out what you guys had learned in your however many days you had been there. Some of you had been there for a day. Some of you had been there for, I think, 9 days. 10 days was the longest one. That was, of course, Helia. Can you remember how many days was Helia in the cell?
Hell yeah, it was 8 days, right?
9.
I think they're near the beginning.
Yeah.
9 days. I was one
How-
day
how
away
you
from
was-
a 10 day.
How you was the first one?
I have it in my notes, so.
Sorry.
Check the notes, DM.
I had to scroll
What
up.
they're
It's so
for.
much effort.
It's
It really is, though. Like
Fuck off.
when you're not using them and then you lose your track, and you're like, shit. Like I thought I had this in my brain. That's why I try to remember to use yours to write my own before. But it's real hard, so.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys all had acquired something in your brief time that you'd been here. Some of you acquired information as well, and you all got to share it up. You kind of got an idea of how many of the drow there were at the outpost, who some of the main players were, and you learned how to do all sorts of arbitrary and meaningless tasks, whatever was said about the drow for you to do. We then had a little bit of chit-to-chatter back and forth, getting to know some of the NPCs. You picked out some of your favorites, and I had to pick one of them to die, so bye, Ron.
What do you have against Ron?
It's not something I can share publicly. Sammy knows. But
Oh,
yeah,
is that what I think it is?
yeah, probably.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, just forever tainted. Unfortunately for them, but
Hold up.
it was convenient that they happened
I'll
to.
beam in you.
Huh?
I'll DM Sis.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just happened to be convenient that they broke their shackles, couldn't understand what was being said, rolled really badly on their int save. Like, I gave them all the chances, and they thought you were dobbing them in. And they started to get angry. And then your fellow dwarf, Eldith, was like, it was him. He was trying to escape. And essentially he was then made an example of. If it wasn't him, one of you was going to be made an example of. So, yeah. I think they made the right choice, but some of you disagree. It's okay.
It was the right choice. He couldn't even take a fucking elf with him. Like, this guy would have dropped before we got out of here.
Weak.
Whilst they were reshackling you, those of you who'd managed to escape, one of your fellow number, a sneaky little fellow by the name of Jimjar, managed to thieve the keys from one of the guards. And when they departed, basically the escape was on. You guys unlocked your shackles, unlocked the cage, and you're like, right, the plan is we're going to be sneaky. Sneaky, stealthy, nothing but a breeze. And then your big Quaggoth Derendil, Prince Derendil, stepped out of the cage, saw the guard, saw red, and bellowed, then charged. Which, as we all know, a plan does not survive first contact with the enemy. And we pretty much got a couple of rounds into the combat. You'd managed to toss one of the guards off of the side, and we will be jumping right back in to the combat. I will give you an odds or even on the roll to answer the question, did the drow drop his weapons? You can call it.
So who needs the weapons? Everyone.
Everyone.
Who wants them more than anyone else?
Sass
I
would
have
have been.
I have
first,
something
I
that
feel
will
like.
do damage.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
have
would take it
a
if it was there.
rusty iron bar, so I can do damage.
Say the paladin gets the throw.
Harlow
All
has
right,
a plum.
I will say odds.
Odds the weapons were dropped, or odds the weapons were...
Weapons dropped. And I even picked it up on my way running through, so I technically would have it.
Okay.
Because I said, if it's there.
One hand grabbing, the other one healing.
Yep. I got two hands. Yep.
All right. Let me get the music going, and well, it's changed, by the way. Watch together if you've
I saw that.
not been in yet. Okay, and hello, Space Monkey. Right, we are.
I'm Space Monkey.
Oh, you're Space Monkey?
I'm Space Monkey.
Okay, I'm just so used to like.
That's me.
Okay,
I
yeah.
was just throwing a chat in there.
I was like,
That's
new
it.
people.
Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
don't get. I figured I better nip that in the bud now before
Yeah.
you don't get a response.
You best like the
Yeah.
video.
Awkward.
You could have
But it could
gaslighted.
have
Of
been
course
the
I did.
so most elaborate lie that
Mhm.
goes all the way to the end.
I would have never
But if you-
known.
Yeah. Yeah.
Space Monkey could have
I-
been guessing what Johnny's next move was, and he would have been right every time.
Oh, I bet I'll do this. Yeah.
Wow.
Always seems to know everything. Yep.
Space Monkey, you're a prophet, a genius.
Mm-hmm. He's a
4
monkey in
steps ahead of
space.
everyone.
Yeah, I mean, he sees it all.
Oh, I forgot that I've got to get loads of windows open now.
Oh yeah.
One of the suggestions as this goes on, by the way, is the more prominent NPCs get assigned to one of you. So you
Oh,
can
okay,
kind
sure.
of manage one of them each in combat, as well as your own stuff. And, you know, that only leaves me the other 6 to look after, or 5 now, as well as all the
Sure,
You
enemies.
whittled them down one by one. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
Yeah. I'll be fine taking an NPC sheet after whoever survives. You know, like
Yep.
I can help out for sure.
Cool. Okay. So, have you rolled yet? So, just to be clear,
I will roll.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
D20.
odds, you've got the weapons, evens, they
Yeah.
fell over the side, right?
Son of a bitch. They fell over the side.
No. Oh, yeah. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally just said that. Fucking
Damn.
idiot.
Damn it, Darren.
I'm such an
Darren.
idiot.
Darren Dumb.
That
It's
would have
alright.
been useful. A short sword, hand crossbow, poison
Would've
tip
been.
Right,
bolts.
we've got 15 to 16 other drow. We get stuff.
Yeah,
in there.
there's 18 others, right? You're fine.
There's a bloody one right here. If we can drop that one, we'll at least get one weapon.
All right, let me get Darrendel's sheet as well. Oh my god, so many, so many. I instantly regret picking this campaign.
And it's worth not having armor.
Okay, so Darrendel's just gonna
Give us all the NPCs. We'll sort it out.
He
Whoops,
is going to lay into the one between you. Initially. Is that rolling so you can see it as well now?
It's a 14.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 14 on the drow is not sufficient, so he will use his second claw. Okay, a 17 will be sufficient, and 8 is more than enough to cut him down. The drow will be left a bloodied, ragged corpse on the floor. His hand crossbow and short sword will clatter to the ground.
Hey, you got a weapon now.
Arlo,
Not just my manacles.
welcome back
Harlow.
to
It's,
the land of consciousness.
Yeah. Prone.
stick up. And I'm gonna throw an attack into asshole over here who downed me.
The Quaggoth.
The big guy.
Quaggoth, yeah.
Oh boy.
A 10.
I'm gonna say, unfortunately, that ain't enough to flank. Like, I'm okay with like if
Draw a line through it.
yeah, if
Yeah.
Cool.
if say Boars was there, fine.
Yeah, but
Corner
I wanted,
that like
I wanted
that.
to kill that bloodied one, so I
Yeah.
I put myself
But I'm
up.
also gonna
Ooh, there we go.
top myself off.
That's good.
That's fair. You might survive. All right, but that is your attack done. Your attack, because
Yes.
yeah, he level 1.
And if I can, I'll kick the short sword towards Boars.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap around for flanking anyways. We got to kill the big guy.
Okay, the drow is up next. He's gonna try and deal with the, because he was inside the guardhouse, so the only thing he could really see is Darrendil in the doorway trying to like reach through and slice at him like. So he's. What's he got? He doesn't have anything else special like that. No. Okay, so he's just gonna try and cut him. And a 12, I don't think is sufficient for Darrendil. Just double check. I think his AC is 13. Yeah, 13. So, sad times, Drow. Now it's the Quaggoth's turn. And... oh. You're still moving. Excellent. Just gonna...
Just hits.
oh, it's gonna just hit you twice.
Oh boy.
Good job, you healed. And...
And I'm down.
Son of a bitch.
awesome. Okay.
Down you go again.
Boars.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Seth.
Well, I'm gonna pick up the sword. I did what I could. I can't heal you any more than that, so I'm just gonna wrap on around and try and distract it. Oh, I should get a short sword in there. I'll pick up the sword.
okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna swing into it. Hey, I'm
22.
assuming that'll get through
Definitely hits. Yep.
for 7 damage.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! That's it. That's me
All right.
staring this fucking thing down.
Hell yeah.
I can't do much. But I'm gonna try and vicious mockery this fucker. That's all I can do.
Which one?
The only one I can see.
The drow. Sorry, I was...
Yep.
That's not difficult terrain, the area you're on, remember. Just as a reminder, the bridge, like
Oh,
this
yeah.
bit, is difficult terrain. But this bit is carved stone into the wall, so it's fine.
Yeah, I just don't want to get too close.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. Okay. On the drow, charms, magic company to sleep. Blah, blah, blah. Nope. So wisdom save it is.
Nice.
They'll fail.
I think it's just disadvantage on
And has
next attack.
disadvantage and takes the dammy. All right. Nice.
Good job.
That's all I got.
Okay. Valis.
Alrighty, I'm going to move down this bridge.
You can move through your companions, by the way. As long as you don't end up on the same space as them.
Oh, okay. So you're there.
Yep.
Down twice.
Yeah.
Again. Hey, doing that second one kept me from taking another death save.
Well,
Yeah.
submit. There we go.
Nice.
Fucking yo-yoing.
So, with a flash of divine energy, like, he's definitely not a cleric, you realise this, but you are 10 hit points healthier, which I presume is your max health.
Almost.
11 by max,
Oh,
almost.
11. Forget, we're not all squishy as me.
All right.
And with that, I'm going to creep back a step.
Okay. We're back to top of the turn order. Darendil. He's
Yep.
just going to try and take this guy out.
He's there.
Not like that, he won't. He might with that, though.
There we go. Ah.
Yep, that will be more than enough to finish off the last drow. And he will... he'll look around and you can see the rage in his eyes. Like, he is full beast mode. And he will come running in to the cave, ready to face off against this... not too
His
dissimilar,
rival.
not too dissimilar Quaggoth, in fairness, but
Yeah,
that'll
Boar's
be...
probably looking like back and forth, like, wait a minute. Which one?
How smart is Boris?
Yeah.
Boris is no friend from foe.
Been in the cage long enough, and so is he.
Please, for the love of God, do not hit the wrong one.
Yeah. That'd be the end for me.
Your friend's the one drenched in drow blood. It's fine.
True.
Yeah. Harlow, your eyes will flitter open. You're on your back again.
Did this guy drop anything?
He will have dropped a short sword and a hand crossbow.
I'm gonna move over one, pick up the short sword.
Okay.
Move that to my sheet. And fucking swing at this Quaggoth.
All right.
No, the actual item and not the proficiency I'm dragging over.
I do that all the time. All the time I do that.
I swing
Oh,
my
short
big,
sword.
heavy, girthy proficiency at the
Short
enemy.
sword is piercing. And I'm still
At least you have an advantage. But it will still miss.
I'm
Just have an
hurting.
inspiration.
I'm not gonna use it on this shit.
Well, the
Unless
drow
it's
are
next vegan.
done, so it will be the Quaggoth. I'm gonna need Boars. We're gonna have a dice off. You roll a d20,
Okay.
I roll a d20. If I win, it's Quaggoth and Quaggoth.
I
Nice. It's Quaggoth on Boars.
Yeah, 10 AC, so,
Well, that misses.
Oh!
Oh, why couldn't I have gotten those hits?
I got a shot and not going down. I mean, I'm bloodied, but...
Well, a second.
It's a shame you're not next to me. I could have helped with
Oh,
that.
yeah.
There you go. Over to you, Boars. This Quaggoth will furiously swing in your direction, slash, miss with the wild first swing, and then really connect with the second. These things are strong.
I will roar back and swing. 15 hit.
15 will hit, yeah.
So tense. This is so tense.
4 dammy. Look out.
Well, you'll do the business. Definitely hurts it. That will be you. Hell yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
So you'll turn the corner and you can see that there are 2 dead drow, both missing their short swords. Your companions are facing off against what looks like a wild Quaggoth, as opposed to your good friend Prince Derendil, who is so composed, snarling furiously at the other Quaggoth, drenched in blood, looking like fucking William from oh god, the vampire werewolf films.
Are you gonna be more?
Which ones? Twilight?
You're gonna, yeah, you're gonna.
No. The one with Kate Beckinsale in them.
Underworld.
Thank you.
Underworld.
Underworld, that one. I was like, my brain just went Undertale, and I'm like, nope,
Undertale?
that's a game.
No. Wrong thing. Yep.
So
Good movie, good game.
I have a question.
Okay.
Cantrips I can do whenever,
Yep.
but any other spell I would need my focus for, right?
You need your focus if you don't have the material component.
Yes.
Yes. So if it doesn't have a component, you can do it.
Okay.
Like vocal or somatic is okay. Yeah. So as long as
Okay.
it doesn't. So like cure wounds, I don't think has anything. So you can use that.
No, yeah. Q
So
doesn't have
on this
that.
beastie boy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Whispers
dissonant
might
whispers.
not- Yeah. Say dissonant whispers might not either.
Ah, damn, that's good too.
Oh, that's a good roll,
Good
too.
roll.
That is a good roll. He might die. I mean, I don't know how much HP these fucking things have.
Either way, he's gonna have to run.
Beastie boys.
Yeah. Yeah, we could all smack him.
So wisdom save.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice.
He will fail.
We all get a shot.
He will take 14 damage. He will be bloodied. And he has to run now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Through all this.
Into the depths of the cave he will attempt to run.
Yeah.
You will all get an opportunity attack. Derendil will also get an opportunity attack.
What is
Oh
with
my
my rolls?
Technically
This
the
thing
roll
must have
happens when he where he starts from. So you would have advantage. 24 will hit. For an additional 4, and Derendil will try and swipe. He will just hit. 13 is the number.
Huzzah.
So Derendil will do an additional 5. You did 4. Cool. So yeah, he will flee. And Valis, it is your turn.
Okay. The doorway is much safer than being out on that creaky little bridge. Alrighty, so it's only the Quaggoth in here.
Yes, you can only see a Quaggoth. And it is currently
Alright.
fleeing and sort of scrabbling at the far walls, trying to get away from your dwarven companion.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna sort of like give her a side glance and go, "What did you say to that thing?" As I throw a firebolt at its back.
Yeah, here we go.
That's going to hit. Yep.
For massive damage.
Damn it, man.
That does
Firebolt.
that does do something. It's not dead, but
I've had such bad luck with Firebolt as a spell. It's always the low hitting one. It's like 3, 2, 3.
Then,
I
but that
feel
one,
that.
but when you get that crit, And it just,
And it's
you
10
get like
plus 1.
yeah, 10 plus 1, yeah. That's true.
Derendil is gonna go running after him, and he's
go.
gonna swing, hit.
Yes.
Okay, and it's dead.
We did it.
It had
Damn, he do work.
8 HP left.
How much HP does Darendil have left?
More than the rest of you.
He's not bloodied.
That's good.
More than the rest of you. But
Combined?
maybe.
Including all the NPCs together, excluding
No.
Darendil?
No. But for now, we'll leave the combat music up, but you are clear of any current threat.
What armor do these drow have?
Um,
I'm about to strip them, honestly.
I've shut the sheets, but give me a second.
Let's rifle through this.
That's a good question. So
Gathering the crossbows for sure, though.
there's 2-hand crossbows. Each of them will have D6 plus 4 crossbow bolts.
Are they
Did you say
crossbows or
hand
wire
crossbows?
Hand
Yeah.
crossbows, yes.
I can't use them.
And of those bolts, 1d4 of them will be dipped in drow poison.
Ugh.
We want that.
Cool. All right, I did one. Someone else can do the other.
Who can have who's using the other one?
I'm not using it for the record. I'm just picking it up. So
I can use hand crossbows.
1d6 plus 4 was the number, right?
6.
So
yeah. Okay.
9, and 1 is dipped.
well, Sis already rolled the d4, so
Oh, did he? Okay, so 3 is dipped.
So 9 bolts for that one.
excuse me. Sorry, I still have this persistent, tickly, annoying cough. It will throw up every now and then.
Same. I've caught a cold.
It doesn't help. My ribs are so painful. I spent the other day basically bedridden with whatever sickness Lucy had. So I was either throwing up or passed out in bed. It was great.
Don't you love the petri dish that your child is?
Oh yeah. Kids are great, man. Kids are great. Okay, so
Sammy, you can. I don't know if you took the 9, but you can have mine if. I don't know. Is anyone else going to use a hand crossbow? My dex is literally 11, so I'm not even going to bother.
I
Is it
literally
just
can't
a
even
normal hand
use one.
crossbow? Did you say?
yes,
If no one else takes it.
and they are both wearing a chain shirt.
Well,
Well, I'm
if
thinking-
you can use the other hand
Taking that chain
crossbow,
shirt.
that's- you can have one.
I'm gonna peel off one chain shirt and toss it to Boars. Peel off the other
Yeah,
one
sure.
for myself.
So ours is
Yeah.
going to be a bit of a tight fit, maybe slightly uncomfortable, but
Better than nothing.
it's a chain
Stemming
shirt,
the-
right? Like,
Stemming the bleeding is what it's doing. I need it tight. All right.
Are you bleeding?
Yeah, a little bit.
slightly bloodied. Yep.
Oars will be called beautiful and then start to feel better.
Yay.
That's my word.
I will.
That's compliments,
Not
guys.
bloody.
We've never heard
Thanks.
that.
I will say, thanks. Many people have Healy hands. He's gonna hold his hand up. Although I used all mine.
Thank the gods for that. Thank you.
Yes.
I would like to Besides the hand crossbows, can I rifle through the drow? Shit.
Yeah, sure. You can give me an investigation.
I find nothing, it's fine.
I'd say I'd like to investigate, see if they've got like a trinket that, is possibly could be used as a spell casting focus. They might have one as like, oh, this
If you
looks like
find
something
a lyre
cool.
or a flute, I'll be very happy.
You
Oh my
can give me an investigation roll to find something that specific, though. You
Or even a blade of grass, okay? Even a blade of grass.
I have a perception, investigation of. Shit, it's high. Hang on. Passive investigation of 19.
So you have seen, maybe not yourself, but you are aware that the drow can cast spells, but it would seem that their abilities are innate and there is no focus present.
Damn.
But
Sammy, how many bolts did you take?
I took the 9. So I've got the 3 poison, 6 normal.
And I'll have 8 and 3.
Yep. You should offhand your pipe to dual wield until you get a shield.
You can give me just a moment.
Dual wield what?
Yeah. My pipe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're gonna need numbers here. We're just gonna need as many hits as we can get. That's what's gonna happen.
How
We
does
could give-
dual wielding work as someone who doesn't normally dual wield?
So it'll be your bonus action, and you don't add your proficiency modifier to your hit.
Alright, so I can adjust this to not be proficient.
Yes, I believe. I'll double check to be sure, but
You will find, however, Valis, that this drow has a dagger concealed on his person as well, in addition to
Just a regular old dagger.
just a regular old dagger.
I'll take it.
At this point, I don't think you guys are in a position to really, really argue.
So
Loot's good, whatever it is.
with an offhand, like a hand crossbow, you can then do an action, then the offhand, right?
it'd be a bonus action. It would, for something like that, it would technically be your like bonus
Action.
action. It'd be like dual wielding, so you wouldn't get all the benefits of the weapon, which I'm reading now. Actually, you don't lose anything to hit, but you don't add your modifier to damage. So it's just flat damage.
Okay.
And they both have to be
So
light.
that's
but
fine.
I think a short sword is. I think
Oh,
I don't think. Also,
well,
hand crossbows have got reload too, don't they?
that's probably correct. Yeah, actually, good call.
Yeah, they got loading properties. So
it's fine.
you have to, if you spend your bonus action to shoot a crossbow, like to shoot your offhand crossbow, you have to spend your bonus action to reload it. I believe. I think that's how it works. I'm not too familiar.
I don't use crossbows hardly ever. So
On the basis that we don't cost you an action to pick stuff up or draw weapons or anything like that, I'm happy to forego the reload stuff for now.
It's fine. I don't have a main hand weapon anyway, so I've got
Probably not
spells.
something that's going to get used super often either. When you have cantrips and stuff.
right.
No.
But as a bonus action, after she uses her cantrip, is what she was saying.
Mhm.
Like the extra
yeah.
attack. That's yeah.
So loading only applies if you got more than one attack action.
Oh, okay, great, excellent. What did this find? What did you find?
Just a dagger.
A dagger.
Oh, a dagger. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I'm gonna be Boris. I'm gonna walk over to the Quaggoth and point down to it and be like, edible? Can we eat it?
As someone who's been down in Underdark before, are quaggoths even remotely edible?
Same. Can I do a history check on that?
Sure.
Like everyone's just kind of like, that's a good question. Is it edible? Just like
I am proficient in history, so let's try this.
Then I think maybe I should ask the
It's done.
As someone that's got the Dark Delver trait, that goes to find food, that can find food in the Underdark, is a quaggoth edible?
I guess it
You're
depends
asking the
on
real questions here.
what
This
is a
about
quaggoth.
survival.
As a humanoid, is it like a demon type, or is it like a...
I'm just having a look now. I mean, it's
They're
technically
just a humanoid.
It's technically a humanoid.
So the question, okay, yeah,
It's a bestial humanoid, but
right, but would I eat an elf? Is basically what's going on here. So it's just
I
like,
mean, would
never-
you eat an elf?
if I had to, but I'm not that desperate. Yeah,
Is it a
So-
meats back on the menu, boy situation?
I
Yeah.
would, if I
We're not that desperate. Let's
Nope.
get out of here.
Yep, let's go see what the others are doing.
Okay.
Mosey on down. Howdy.
So everyone will be unshackled now, and ready to follow, essentially.
Yeah. Maybe we can give one of them a crossbow. Any of you guys a good shot?
I'm just thinking. I mean, Topsy and Turvy, if you recall, they have a club and a dagger between them, so they're okay.
What about Jim Jar?
I'm just double checking. Oh,
Also, this door is blocked by dirt right now.
yes. Who else had a weapon? So the twins have a weapon. Bapido is fine.
Well, heck, if everybody's armed, then fuck it. Let's make the great escape.
Jim Jar will happily take a crossbow.
He can have mine.
Cool.
And we will add him to the directly involved in the fighting. I will just remove all the turns for now. But yes, your last thing you did on the bridge was you used shape earth?
Molder.
Molder something.
Molder.
And you used that to make sure that the door was barricaded. Now, you know that this door leads to the guard tower. You've been through here several times. Well, some of you have at least. So there are definitely going to be people inside. It's usually manned at all times.
And as our character knowledge, is that the only way out? Is through there?
So, as an idea of where you are, trying to think what the best way of doing this is. Let me get rid of the turn order for now, and let me grab. Oh no, where is everyone? Let me grab a copy of everyone. This isn't any spoilery stuff, but if you scroll down to the bottom of the map, I will ping you. This is kind of, if you've got to remember, you are at least 100 foot in the air. and you are currently, well, I'll move you. Technically, you are all over here right now, if we're to look at it side on. This stalactite is the guard area, and you know that over in this direction is the elevator that leads to the floor. You also know that there is a pool of water below you. But again, that's a 100-foot drop. That could hurt. Assuming that you missed the webs.
Pool of water, how deep? Do we know how deep? Like, I'm not saying I want to do it, but just like if I had to, right? Is there a chance?
I mean,
is what I'm asking.
Potentially.
Or just being eaten by a spider and jumping off a cliff.
Yeah.
There is a waterfall
Okay.
as well, just behind you. But
You'll probably drown.
I mean, it's a big drop. You know it's a 100-foot drop.
Okay, that's fair. It'd be like concrete at that point. But I am bored. Like, fucking.
I mean,
My
you'll be
brain
fine,
don't
right?
tell
You
that.
drop down, you pop back up again, right?
Exactly. I have the drop to zero, pop back up. So I have an out.
I've already
is all I'm
dropped to
saying.
0 twice. I don't want to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
I've got no way to stop our fall, really, unless we catch ourselves on spider webs, but the spider webs are occupied. So
hopefully that gives you a bit more of an idea, being able to see it on the side view.
We got a ways to go, it sounds like.
So to go back up to where you are, the elevator is kind of down towards the southwest of the map. So over the bridge, through the guard post, over another bridge, and then that way.
Okay. About as prepared as we're going
I
to get.
don't suppose anyone can open this door from afar.
I could blast it open.
I cannot
What?
help you. You must have got a stone cunning.
Essential.
So what I suggest is that those that are armed with crossbows keep their eyes peeled at the door while we get it open. And, well, hopefully we catch whoever's behind it unawares.
Oh shit, I can intercept range attacks.
Oh, is that one of your warrior
Yes.
things?
Yes, it says an attack, not a melee attack.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I am going to watch with my crossbow.
So excuse me as I position myself in the middle of all of you.
Okay, we'll switch. We'll switch.
I'm pretty sure. I'm going to point to Darendale. I'm pretty sure he's just going to charge right in.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we blast it open. He goes first. He's the bigger one of us all.
Yep. And I don't really fight from the back, so I'm going to go with him.
Darendale will kind of have regained some composure. He still looks pretty rough, but I think that went well.
We're going to have to follow it up.
It went well for you. Yes.
Shall we?
Do it.
Let's do it.
So, is the mud being dropped? Like, the spell shapes it, right? And that's it. It's like that.
So
You
because
take
it's not-
another
Because
action
it's,
to
not
unshape
it's
it.
not an instantaneous effect, it's a permanent effect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have to reshape it and move it.
Okay. But it is a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you could do that easy enough.
I sling the mud off the bridge and down below.
Okay. Darendale is going to literally rip the door off its hinges.
Excellent.
And let me just...
We don't have any rogues in the party, do we? We're going to have to keep Darendale around the doors.
So, I'm just making sure it's showing up properly. So you are then going to hear like the twang twang of crossbow bolts as he does this. Oh my god! Too many windows.
Was he smart enough to try to? Doubtful.
I mean, it's a thing, right? Let me. I need a third monitor again. this is just not. It's just not happening. It's just not happening, right?
You need a curse set up. You need to grab like an old CRTV and have it like on the side.
I've got an extra monitor. I just need to set it up. I stopped using it because it was honestly getting expensive. Having an extra monitor set up it's pricey. Right. Okay. Let's establish a turn order.
You know what you need? You need like an iPad or something. You can just like sit on your lap. That has everything you need.
Okay, so these are the crossbow bolts. The second one will fly past Derendil and miss him. The first one will hit him. And he will take the 7 damage. But he will not be poisoned because Wagath.
Wagath immune to poison?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
But he does take the damage. Okay.
Literally, thank God for Theondil, because I don't think we would be able to get out of here without throwing NPCs in front of us.
Right, that's those two. Sorry, I'm going to be a moment. Why does what?
Why does one drow look prettier than the other?
Because 2 of them are basic bitches and one of them's a drow elite warrior.
Oh.
Ooh. Named enemies. Has it got a suffix attached to it too?
Lara's a bitch is his suffix. We're gonna kill him.
Lara's bitch.
Take his weapons.
Right. Oh my god. Okay.
It's tight quarters in there too.
Mhm.
It is very tight. Helia, you are apparently up first.
Nice, the dwarf. Look at that. Let's go.
I'm just gonna try and shoot a crossbow at the fancy bitch.
Okay. I'm pretty confident that that will hit. Are you shooting a regular arrow?
A poisoned one, but I don't know how to do the thing.
It would have to succeed on a DC 13 con save.
Okay.
Just check.
By 5 or more, it becomes unconscious.
Yeah, I just read that. I was like,
That's crazy.
It-
Yeah.
Did fail.
Bitch. I
But
don't
not,
know if drows get
but not
poisoned
by, but not by more, not by enough.
oh,
But I mean, it's poisoned, right? That's not bad.
Yeah,
thing.
that's still big. That's disadvantage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
How's it feel? Sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll use that. Yeah.
Love it.
Sorry, I'm just quickly going through, or not so quickly going through. Boz, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'll move past my buddy here and basically fit myself in the corner so he can get in.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna slice into this This guy, who I'm assuming has a short sword also.
Yes, that will hit. All right,
For
nice.
5. I'm gonna kill him and take his short sword so I can dual wield.
All right.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Well, Darendil is going to run in to the middle of all three of them. Seeing you attacking that one, he's going to take on the middle one.
Good idea.
Well,
Nice.
I'm pretty confident that they both hit. Yeah, that's 15 is their number.
Nice.
Okay, nice. Some good damning.
Darengel's a blender.
He is, yeah.
He is bloodied.
He's gonna
all
hold
right.
his claws out and spin.
Yeah, he does, yeah, it's a proper whirlwind. This Tasmanian
Yeah,
devil just huge.
I'll go prone just to go for it, man.
Valis, you are up.
Alrighty. Okay, so I think I can see into that room. Darendel's a large creature. The drow undercover. I got some cover because he's standing in the way.
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, well, Val's is going to snap his fingers and Fire is going to start dancing away over to one of the Dark Elves, the bloody one, preferably.
Okay. That'll hit. Yep. And will be enough. He had 4 health left.
Nice. So I incinerate him inside his chainmail.
Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. Harlow.
Harlow's gonna run her way up here, just so I can get basically within 5 feet of these guys. And I'm gonna be taking more of a defensive stance, kind of like kneel down so they can shoot over me. And I'm
Okay.
gonna be watching these guys and watching their attacks, basically.
Shield wall.
Basically.
Right. Is that an actual, like, you...
No, it's more of a, if they attack, I'm going to use my interception, so.
Okay, cool. So you're essentially ready in that action to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Jimjar.
Who was Jimjar's favorite?
Who's Jimjar's favorite? He likes everyone, especially those with money. He's gonna shoot this guy.
So he must hate us then, because we don't have any.
I mean, you sure about that? That's gonna hit for 3 whole damage,
Fair.
and it will knock him into bloodied. The Drow Elite Warrior is up next. Okay, let's have a look and see. Yep, cool. He's gonna whip out his short sword and try to deal with Darendil. Disadvantage on the attack. That's gonna miss. That's also gonna miss. Okay. One of the drow is dead. The other one is gonna swing at your buddy, Boars. And Boars is gonna parry it. Because he's got a chain
Damn.
shirt now. Hell yeah.
Oh, they both said
They both did.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Discord's like behind 15 windows at the moment. My bad.
It's fine.
Well, it gives me a moment. Your turn, my love.
Sorry. Is the poison guy still alive?
Yes. One of the drow is dead. One's down to bloodied, and the more good-looking guy, as you put it, is very much alive.
I'm just gonna shoot him with the normal bolt then.
Okay.
Or not. It's fine.
Yeah, that will not hit, I'm afraid.
Does the drow get another save against the poison? To be that person? Is it in every turn, or is it for like a minute?
It says to be poisoned for 1 hour.
Oh, 1 hour. Okay.
It's not that
Something
spider
like that.
poison.
Drow poison, yeah.
The
Just-
one that, you know, screws you up for 1 hour. So the spider can wrap you up and feed on you.
Yep. So yeah, you will not hit with that, I'm afraid. Alright, it is over to Oars. Oh, and Johnny's back. Cool.
Yeah. Is this one dead? Dead? Okay.
Middle one's dead, yep.
All right. Can I reach his sword?
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah,
tight in there.
nice. Yeah, I'll snag that so I can swing twice. All right. I'm gonna swing. Gonna whiff on that one.
Yucky.
Whiff on that one too. Losing my balance.
Alright, Darendil is going to have a go. Oh, space. He's gonna go into the fancier looking one. That will miss. And that will miss. Woof.
Damn.
Damn.
Valus.
Help us out, bud.
It's going to... Actually, I can see the... Oh no, I can't see the fancy looking one, but I can see the other door one there. So, as I peek in, I'm going to send another firebolt their way.
Uh, 12 unfortunately will not hit.
Sad. Well, it's just unfortunate.
Yep.
Arlo.
I
Rough.
can't reach either of them for an attack, can I? Because they're both in the way.
You could move past Darendil and stand on the dead drow. Yeah, I'll move.
No, I'm not going to put myself there. I've been down enough
Are
today.
you sure? You
So-
don't know? Okay.
Yes, I'm still going into defensive stance just to make sure these guys aren't fucked up.
Okay. Your buddy Jimjar fire another bolt at the hurt drow. Gonna hit. Oh. Still up.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Close.
Did I get hit? Did I get hit last time?
No.
Mm-mm.
He whiffed. Okay, it is now over to the disadvantaged drow. He's going to swing at the Quaggoth again. That will hit with disadvantage, as will that. Excellent. Well,
He's immune to poison
good
at
job
least.
he's immune to the poison, eh?
Thank God.
I'm
not going to intercept either of those.
No, you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Darendil looks bloodied. The drow is going to take one last stab for his inevitable demise at you, boars. Ooh. Gonna hit
Yes.
with that one. Ooh.
I will intercept this one. Throw
Okay.
my sword up in between them.
Okay.
Hey.
So the interception takes the damage away? Like you reduce it by 9?
Yep.
Is that...
Reduce it to 0.
Okay, cool.
If it can go to 0.
Alright, hell
Naughty,
yeah.
naughty.
I'm gonna try and shoot him.
Which one?
The pretty one.
An 18 is enough to hit him. I'm assuming this is just a regular
Yep.
bolt. Okay, yep.
Bitch.
Alright. Balls, back to you.
Okay, let's try this again. Bruh. All right.
Not
Whirlwind
today.
of missing repeatedly. Yep.
Cool. Alright,
Woohoo.
well. Darendil again. Alright. He's gonna swing. He's gonna miss. And he's gonna hit. Oh, for 7 damage this time. Nice. Alright. Valis.
Alrighty. Squeeze there.
Mhm.
Now, I can barely see him, but I'm gonna go for that one.
Okay.
Alrighty, another firebolt going his way.
That's gonna hit. And that is gonna finish him off. He had 1 HP left.
Kill stealer.
I'm gonna move him out of
Yeah.
the way for you so you can see.
I
But
had 4 chances and didn't land a shot, so.
Harlow, over to you.
Harlow is gonna stand over this asshole instead.
Okay.
So moving in. Do I want to get close enough to actually attack, though? Is the question. Ah, fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Uh-oh.
I am likely gonna get fucked up here. Alright. Short sword. It's gonna be
18 is
18?
his number.
for 8.
Ooh.
And then my rusty iron bar. For a 9.
Sadly, that's not gonna hit. But they're 8 damage, that. Good.
My
Okay.
hope is that it's gonna go for Darendil, not me.
Alright, Jimjar is gonna take a step up here. In fact, yeah, he's gonna because I can see without the barrier, so he's gonna move so he can shoot. At this guy. And he's gonna whiff. Alright. Drow's turn. He is smart. Deal with the big threat first. He's gonna try and stab Darendil. That's gonna hit.
With a 13 hits. I'm going to intercept that one too. It's my.
Okay.
Can I do it? Hang on.
But it has been your
Yes,
turn,
it's-
right? So
It has been my turn, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna intercept it. For 8, so
Ooh,
it
big
takes 2.
numbers.
nice. You don't take any of that damage, right? It's just you parry it.
No, I parry it. Yeah.
Cool. Well, he's
Thank God, otherwise interception would be so bad.
gonna try and stab him. Oh, well, he's gonna connect with the second one. Ooh, oh, big numbers again. Nice. Well,
I can only do it once.
Darendil
Just
is
3.
looking very worse for wear now. The drow is dead. Hell yeah.
I can only see this guy, so
There's only one guy left in there.
Okay, well, that's all I can see, so it's just gonna get another bolt.
Sadly, that is gonna miss.
I'm just gonna lose another bolt. It's fine.
There's some in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some later.
Okay. Boars.
Yeah, can I get somewhere up in here to attack him? Is he too far away?
I mean, yeah, it was like it's so awkward. But just if you go like down that side, you could just assume that you're able to squeeze in there. It doesn't help that, yeah, it doesn't help that the map's tiny. But hey, if I
could technically be here, he could be there.
Yeah, like
get that advantage. Let's
where
go.
there is a will, there is a way. All right.
There we go.
22 will hit.
5.
Nice.
That's it.
All right.
Swinging like a madman.
Derendil, after this last strike, is going to let out an almighty roar of defiance in this guy's face. And he is just going to essentially frenzy. That's going to hit. That's going to hit. And by that, I mean he's got this.
Oh.
So he does that with his first one, that with his second one, and an extra 11. So what's 20, 25?
So all Quaggoth have got this?
Yep. And this guy is now bloodied. Valis.
So he's only just now bloodied?
He is now bloodied, yeah.
Yeah, jam. In such a way that I don't provoke an opportunity attack from the elite.
Find a space! I don't think you could move more than 5 feet away from him at this point, inside there.
Certainly speaking, I suppose I could just sit in the door like this.
You could probably move past Derendil if you really want, like, go.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, if I'm within 5 feet, I get disadvantage anyway, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm going to do a firebolt again.
Sadly, a 12 is not going to hit.
It's a shame that I don't get advantage for you guys surrounding him like this.
Flanking, yeah.
No.
The super flank.
He
Alright.
literally has nowhere to go, yet I still miss.
Low.
Alright, with the advantage, let's see what happens. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Not good.
Oh gosh.
Derendil.
Alright. Jimjar. He's gonna try.
Jimjar, let's go. Right through the throat, my man. Nope.
Not with that, he won't. Alright, it's the Drow Warrior's turn. And he got 2 attacks. Disadvantage. 16's gonna hit.
I'm gonna intercept.
Okay. Derendil has got 6 health currently. Just
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I he's still. Oh shit. No, he's immune to poison. He's okay still. He's still up.
It is still up. Second attack is a whiff.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Clench.
Gonna try and shoot a poisoned thing.
Are you sure?
He's already poisoned.
No.
I mean,
You know what?
can he be,
Fuck it.
can he be extra poisoned? Can he be knocked out?
No. I think the only thing shooting him with poison again, I would say, is trigger another save to see if you can fail it by more than 5, but other than that, it's probably not worth it.
We are not.
Doesn't matter
rolling great
anyway.
for this. Oh my gosh.
All right, boys.
Oh god.
Okay. Oh, good.
On my bonus action, because I completely forgot this fucking thing existed.
Healing word.
I'm gonna look at Fours and I'm gonna inspire.
Oh, hey, bardic inspiration. Yeah. That's right. The D6, right?
Yep.
Fucking forgot about it this whole time.
New bard, guys. New bard.
Mhm. Feeling inspired, I will swing.
Oh no.
I can't even. A D6 won't even help.
Nope. I might on that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use inspiration to reroll my main hand attack.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my
what a
god.
waste. What a waste.
These elf
Done.
weapons.
I'm done. This is trash. Give me an axe. Give me an
Well,
axe.
Darendil, if he doesn't do it now,
Oh
it's
my
not
god.
looking. Wow,
Darren,
there's a couple more to go, but
on.
all with an advantage because he's technically really low. It's gonna hurt.
Ooh.
So on the first attack, okay, yeah, he rips this guy. He rips him to. He only had 19 health. He is gonna butcher this guy, like literally go into this frenzy, start ripping at him with his claws, and then just go in for the jugular, ripping it
And
out.
I'm just like, step back, hands up, like, whoa.
You two are gonna get sprayed with drow arterial blood as he rips his throat out. But that will be that.
So I wasn't expecting to play Baldur's Gate Tactician mode or not. Start this game.
But then he's gonna look round at you guys and be like, I need a nap.
You've earned it.
We need to rest.
You rest. We'll search the tower.
I'm getting my bolts back.
Yeah, you'll be able to recover your bolts. So
Take a look
Is
around
my
and see
poisoned
if
one still poisoned, or is it no longer poisoned?
no, you're using it. Uses
once
the
use.
the dose. So things to note in the guard tower. I'm gonna change the music quickly. I feel you're briefly out of the excuse me, out of the combat
Out of the danger zone.
until you're not.
Yeah.
So in the guard tower itself, there is a if you could believe this, in the amount of space there is a Zerkwood table, couple of chairs, and there appears to be a game of dice going on, or was until
There was a
Until-
Zerkwood table because Darrendel's standing in the middle of the room.
Yeah, that's fair. The table could probably be a bit damaged / destroyed right now. There is a side table. There is a set of webbing on the wall as well with a bunch of hooks on it for hanging equipment upon, although it all appears to be taken for now. There is, however, a hatch in the ceiling that leads to a chamber above. And obviously a door that will lead out onto the other rope bridge.
You gotta check the top. Because as I recall last time, I was told generally there's just 3 guys in here, but
Yes.
better, check up there to be sure.
I mean, I'll climb up there and see if I can hear anything.
Yeah, sure.
there.
go ahead.
Okay, give me perception. Oh, excuse me.
Can I use my passive of 16?
No.
That's fine.
Use your 20.
I'll use my 20
You're
instead.
pretty confident that there is nobody moving around or active upstairs.
No skittering or anything.
Nope, not in
Okay.
this stalactite.
And I'll see if I can pop it open then.
Yeah, it's not locked. You can open
I do
it,
hope that we can find some equipment up there.
and a
Mhm.
like a rope ladder will essentially be dropped down by virtue of the hatch opening.
How big is the room up there? Is it smaller
Same.
or bigger? Or what?
Slightly bigger. You're in a stalactite, so it gets wider as you go up.
Hmm.
Poke my head in there. What do I see?
It appears to be an armory.
I'm gonna sit myself up there and start passing stuff down.
Okay. Save me just reading this entire list out.
This got freeze for anyone else?
Not me.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, just me then.
Sammy looks frozen though.
No.
Oh, she's just
She's-
really.
No, I
She's
was
just
thinking.
distracted.
I want to loot pretty boy.
Okay, so in the armor, give me a second.
Looking for goodies. Hopefully, get to find something.
That's
there
what
we
you
go.
will find in the armory.
Oh, nice.
Short bows, 10 daggers,
Nice.
Fucking shield. Let's go.
building hammers.
Shots on!
We take everything. Those caltrops will be so handy to have.
What the fuck's a caltrow?
The spikes.
D4s.
You know, like- You know those spikes?
Really,
No?
really sharp
Uh,
D4s.
They look like 3/4 jacks.
They look kind of like that.
Have you ever played Jackson?
Okay.
You know the ball. You drop the ball and pick up the jacks.
No.
But
Kinda
they're like spiky things on the
Do
ground.
you know in James Bond when they press the button in the car chases and a load of spiky shit falls out the back to blow the
Yeah.
tires up? That's a caltrop,
Okay.
essentially.
Chain shirt, is that light or medium armor?
Heavy? Actually, I don't know.
Heavy, I think. Yeah.
It's chain, so I would assume, but it's also a shirt. So
So the Drow Elite
Medium.
Warrior also has a shield. He is also equipped with studded leather armor. He too has a short sword as well as a hand crossbow. Your investigation of him with an 8, unfortunately, will not reveal anything further.
I'll investigate him too if I have to. I'm
As
looking
an
over
elite
all this shit.
warrior,
for
I
anything.
wonder if he's got a.
You can have a look at one of the Drow, but the Elite Warrior isn't officially investigated.
Gotcha.
I am taking a shield. though.
Fair enough.
The chain shirt says you can wear it with armor.
You're a bard, though.
But yeah, but I can do light and medium. Because I'm a dwarf.
Oh, that's true.
Hmm.
You get armor proficiency as a dwarf.
Yep.
Does that even give you any bonuses to armor though? Having a chain shirt plus armor?
I don't know. Because it says it can be worn. Between layers. Clothing or leather.
Yeah,
Oh,
you won't
like
get
you
it.
can
It's
hide-
not duplicate. It's not cumulative.
Stack.
Like,
Is it more for
clothes.
flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's flavor
Okay.
You wear
text.
clothes
Gotcha.
over the top of a chain shirt.
What's the studded leather?
It's
amount?
light armor. It's
Yeah, but what's the amount? Is it
I think it's
13 plus
11.
six.
11?
Check with the chain shirt though if it's got the disadvantage on stealth. I think that's
studded is 12 plus dex modifier.
Okay. No, chain doesn't have the disadvantage, but
Nope.
it also
Oh,
gives
is
you
it
the
scale?
detection.
For the benefit
I am
of
taking a chain shirt.
For the benefit of the people watching, I will quickly go through what they find in the armory. So you will find 6 chain shirts, 6 suits of studded leather armor, 6 shields, 6 hand crossbows, 20 cases of hand crossbow bolts, each case containing 20 bolts each, 6 short swords, 10 daggers, 6 bags of caltrops with 20 caltrops in each, 4 100-foot-long coils of silk rope, which is incredibly light, by the way. 2 building hammers, which unfortunately you cannot use as weapons, and 2 bags of iron spikes, 10 spikes per bag. Iron spikes or pitons.
I'm gonna take one of those 100-foot of rope. Is there
Okay.
bags? Do we have something to put the stuff in? I guess that's
I'm gonna
important.
take a 20 case of
We
free
have
So,
a shitload of people. Is what we have.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of weapons and crossbows to give them now too.
I'm gonna take some bolts.
Yeah. I mean, you've got enough that each of you could have a case of crossbow bolts and still have spare.
Can't use crossbows. So sad. I'll start like handing out the weapons to whoever wants to take them.
I feel like it's gonna take a moment of me thinking about how we're gonna split this shit up and who's taking what.
And
Change shirt.
The dwarf's already stolen a chain shirt and a short sword and a thing of bolts. She's like trying to shimmy it on. It looks like a dress.
Darendil, we want at least an hour pass for this.
Yeah, you got to remember time is of the essence, but you can have a short.
We
rest.
at least need a short rest. Yeah.
Yeah, Darendil needs to rest.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a dagger too.
I'm gonna swap out my chain shirt for studded leather.
Each of the drow
And
in
take a
here will have a short sword
shield.
and hand crossbow as well. The twins, Topsy and Turvy, will take a short sword each. Darendil doesn't want anything.
Darendil doesn't really need anything.
No.
Studded leather armor.
I'd like to try and see someone put a studded leather armor on a quite.
That is a huge amount of rope, though.
We will need all of that, I presume, probably.
I will not be able to carry that.
It's silk rope. It's very light.
Yeah, but the rope is probably going to be bigger than I am.
We'll curl it up and throw it over your shoulder.
I'm like 4'5".
Wrap it around the middle.
So.
Your big belt. A sash.
you
I'm
wanna-
4'7". I'm 4'7". Okay.
Definitely picking up a shield.
Yeah, that's fair. Eldith will offer to carry some stuff.
That's one thing I don't have is shield proficiency.
Have her take the hammers and the spikes. I feel like they'll probably be needed, but I don't want to
Do I
kill them.
want to use my... I'm only down by 1. I don't think I even want to use the hit die. I'm gonna save it.
I'm down by 5. Fuck it. I can't use it if I'm
I
dead.
need to long rest if I want spells, but that's about it.
Well, short rest is enough to get me.
I'm not sure we have... I'm not sure we have time for a long rest.
That's fine. I've still got
we
cantrips
definitely
and
do
a
not.
short sword and a hand crossbow, so we're fine. It's fine. But
Alright.
and I got a bunch of bolts now, so
Sammy, you can dual wield them if you want. They're light, I'm pretty sure. Hand crossbow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are light.
That's what Narissa did, so yeah.
All right, yeah.
can I still cast spells if I'm dual wielding?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you use your action to do the spell, bonus action to shoot, or vice versa type of thing. Like, well, you need your well, I mean, if you need to use your focus, then I guess you need your hand, but you don't have a focus right now, so.
No, I don't have one right now. So,
But yes, if you're using your cantrips, it's just.
I will dual wield until then.
I mean, I'm up to 7 AC right now.
I'll grab some bolts then to carry for you. Okay.
I
Is
got
that all for Darendil?
Yep.
Poor guy.
It's pretty shit.
Yeah. I'll take one of those silk rope coils too.
I mean, it gets him out of bloodied, but ow.
How long that will last? No one knows.
I'll probably take one of those bags of... 2 of those bags of caltrops? Shit. If no one else wants caltrops.
There's
Well,
6 bags, 20
yeah.
calories per bag.
the party should have it for sure. But Boris is like probably not smart enough to know what it is, so y'all can have 2 bags each. Is what I'm getting at.
So
Because those we could find a way to use those. I think.
yes, we can. We'll take all the spikes, the building hammers, the rope, the
Yep.
caltrops. Arm our friends with with weapons that are on their sheets.
Yep.
And then leave whatever else. I mean, no one's coming from behind, so.
Yeah, you're pretty much clearing things out as you go. What you will know, though, is that the next span of area you're traveling to, you're going past the waterfall, so the bridge is slippy, and is also difficult terrain.
Oh no! That sounds like Dex checks. Sounds bad.
You said that bridge was slippery?
Yes.
Can you move dirt onto it with your mold earth to make it less slippery?
That's what I was thinking. If I can move dirt onto it as we go.
You could just fireball it, right? Just a
The
fireball.
bridge is made of wood, isn't it? Like,
No,
if I hit fire,
it's made of spider silk.
If I hit, if I dry it out with fireball, that would definitely make it easier.
Yeah,
for us.
exactly, right?
I wouldn't know
Then
that
have,
silk's
like-
very flammable, right?
Oh, never mind. That's one of the forbidden spells: create and uncreate water.
I'm gonna
Never mind.
get rid of this rusted iron bar too. Fuck this shit.
Okay.
So,
But I'll take a second short sword to keep on me.
right. Well, I'm gonna open up the door and test it by moving dirt onto it and see if I can sort of solidify the surfaces a bit, so it's easier for us to walk on.
You're gonna open the door? Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know if there is anyone patrolling beyond or anything like that. Especially you, given that. Oh wait, no, hang on. Yeah, it's the guys don't have the dark vision, right? Yeah.
I'm also gonna snag that dice set because fuck it.
Oh yeah, good call. Someone should take that. Yep.
Yep.
Totally forgot about it. Good call. I have dark vision. Though.
I have dark vision, so I'm good.
It's the humans. I think they're both humans.
Although I'm proficient in playing cards and not dice. Oh well.
I'm proficient in dice, funnily enough.
You can teach us a thing or two if we get out of here.
Might hand him over to Jim Jar.
He does strike me as a dice player. Yeah. So
Strikes me
If
as the
we live.
person that would rig dice games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Loaded dice. He'd probably find a way to load them.
Okay, so what is the plan? So the next step is quite a long bridge. It's like
The plan is to
30.
be sad. I still don't have an instrument.
30, 35 feet.
So I can move a 5 by 5 feet cube of dirt. Now, if I slowly spread that dirt over the bridge, would it give us enough grip for us not to slip off? It's so wet.
Yeah, sure. I'll say that forgoes the spray that's coming off the waterfall. I think that's a smart solution.
Awesome.
I mean, you're slow going across it anyway because difficult terrain. So
Also, kind of obvious question: was there any like torches or anything inside here, or was it just
No.
dark, dimly lit?
dark, dimly lit.
Any sort of light?
The only place that you've seen light so far is at the guard post, where they had a brazier, whatever the small.
A set of braziers burning.
Yeah, I always get them confused.
It's the same thing, really. It's just.
But yeah, other than that, no, you haven't seen anything.
Okay, well, I'm in the middle of the pack spreading dirt.
Okay. Let me... The door isn't locked, so... Open that for you and you can see. The door, you'll open the door, there will be the loud rushing sound of the water cascading down the rocks nearby. As I've said, spraying the bridge as it does so, but you have your solution. I will not force any checks upon you. Double checking something here.
I don't suppose any of our NPCs are actual healers, are they? The pacifists?
Oh,
The pacifist probably has no need for healing.
God.
Don't fight, so that's I don't get hurt.
Give me a
My little
second.
leg.
I'm just going to double check in the book and see if there is like a quick reference for all of them in the same place.
And I imagine what B will be, guys, will just be what B will be.
Okay, well, it wasn't that.
Is anyone taking a bag of iron spikes?
Eldith is carrying one of those, I believe.
Just gonna throw him in someone's eye.
Push them off.
So you. Right, Darendil definitely does not. Pedo does not. Eldith does not. Jimjar does not. Ront's dead.
I doubt he did anyway. Thought she was the only person with a healing.
Yep, exactly. Sareth can do regular drow magic. Shusha cannot. Stool. He can rapport, but that's about it. Topsy, no. Turvy, no. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Giving you NPC healers.
That's so weird to have this kind of large group and no healer amongst any of them.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh,
No healers for you.
I mean, yeah, they're all slaves, right? Like, just kind of threw us together.
Yep.
We're the healers, so
yeah.
Well, the most healers they've seen in the Underdark since,
Mhm.
well, forever.
You're like, yes. We're gonna make some bank today. But then no.
Gonna
Okay.
start slowly making my way
Are
fast.
you stealthing?
I am trying to stealth.
Okay, let me
We'll
see your
attempt
stealth
to
rolls.
stealth as well.
Yep.
Stealth, you say?
We'll encourage the NPCs to
Yeah.
stealth as well.
Fuck yeah.
Do we have advantage for noise because of the roaring of the waterfall?
You know
Let's
what?
Go. Don't matter.
I will let you have advantage because you are in a noisy environment. Sure. That is a good point. Well made, sir. God damn.
I thought
Right.
it wasn't rolling, but I had my thing scrolled up, so I wasn't seeing it.
It's alright. It's unfortunate, but
15.
it's alright. So, Helia, your crit, you're not going to be super sneaky, but you're going to be able to essentially pass one of your companions' checks for them. I think that's fair.
Darendil.
Oh God.
Once you get to here, just give me a second. First one there is Harlow. Harlow, can you roll me a d6, please?
Sure thing. A single one.
Okay, number 1.
Number 1.
Numero uno.
Alrighty.
That means only one
Ooh.
guard, right? That's all we got to deal with? Nice. Here we go.
So, the next stalactite, the one that's coming up on your right, there is a small rope bridge. Silk rope, spider silk, again, that leads from the edge that you're walking of the cliff that you're walking over to it. This is an area that you, as slaves, have never been permitted to enter. In your many, many days of being here collectively, none of you have been permitted to enter these chambers.
If I sneak up to the door, can I hear anything?
Sure, your sneaking is okay. You got 21, so yeah, you can give me a perception check.
Ooh, okay.
If only you could use that.
It's
passive
too loud out
perception,
here.
Right? Yeah. Saddest of times. You definitely do not hear anything inside. But the door would appear not to be locked.
I'm gonna look back at everyone else. Are you going in or no?
Give me another perception check whilst you're there.
You hear anything? Not quiet at all.
12.
Okay. You... Oh my god, excuse me. You can hear from this area down to the southwest where the passageway kind of widens a little bit. There's more stalactites over in that direction. You know that's where the elevator is as well. The elevator is manned by 2 Quaggoth who basically man the winch. And you can kind of hear them grunting to each other, like amongst themselves. But they don't seem to be alerted to your presence.
I'm gonna look back, and I'm gonna point at Darendil, and then point back again and say, hold up 2 fingers.
Can he count?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look across the bridge and be like, Prince Darendil, we need you.
Oh no!
Fucking Jesus Christ!
And the look you get from me is like, are you fucking serious?
Don't worry, I
Kick
got
balls
it.
in the shin.
Tell me to be like, it's time to go. Yes.
Let's go.
Low look to hell yeah.
And Darendil's gonna make it. Oh, that's.
I'm gonna be like, hi!
He gonna make it to about there.
Oh no.
And let me get one. It is pretty noisy in your direction. I will give you that. So, hooray for dumb characters, eh?
Huzzah. Had to make it interesting. This is going way too fucking well, man. Like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like, how we only lost 1 person? This is crazy. Like,
all right. They don't seem to have noticed.
When I hold up a hand to stop. And I'm gonna get close to Boris and say, no, there's 2 Quaggoth up there.
Okay. You want Prince?
You want me
Be
to,
quiet. That's what she's gonna say.
okay, yeah.
Those things. You hurt. I'm going to look back at Darendelle. How do we want to take care of them?
We go in the door. Might be stuff.
Borgo Indo.
Well, if something hasn't come out of the door just yet by now, I suppose.
We need more stuff. We never
I
go in
will-
there. Good stuff in there.
Slowly open the door.
Are you being sneaky?
Yes.
Okay, you can give me a stealth check, and you can have advantage on this roll.
I will inspire the poor Harlow.
Oh.
Well,
I mean,
you,
yeah.
you don't need it.
I'm gonna save it if you
Yep,
if
yep,
you
save
inspired
it.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll be able to open the door. Let me describe this beautifully displayed room that you can now see. It's one of those maps. I'm sorry. Okay. It's just one of those things. So the rope bridge is pretty steep, but you're okay. It's spider silk, so it's got a bit of sort of tackiness to it. And it leads up to this door in the uppermost level of this stalactite. You'll be able to open the door, and the floor of this circular chamber is covered with dark silken mats with a pale web strand pattern woven throughout them in silvery thread. In the middle of the chamber, at the very center of this theatrical web, stands a rather broad pedestal carved from zirkwood, which upon it stands a 10-foot high sculpted spider. If your passive perception was worse, I would have made you roll a shit yourself check, but considering yours is so good, it was quite clear to you that it was a statue and not a 10-foot tall spider. But it is pretty lifelike, so it does probably give you pause for a second, but it is definitely a statue of a spider and not a spider as such. You look around and you see on the far side of this statue there appears to be a drow female asleep on the silken blankets. There's also pillows and cushions kind of scattered around as well.
Coup de grace.
We don't have telepathy anymore. I assume, because it's past an hour.
You have not asked Stool to rapport spore you again, no. You can, if you want, like... We can go back to whilst you were all huddled in the armory if you want. That's a pretty confined space, which would be appropriate. The
absolute temptation right now to stealth in and just coup de grace her while she's asleep.
I feel like that's the best solution to this. So, do we generally know how the drow hierarchy works, right? Like the females are at the top of the pecking order.
You can give me a history check or a religion check.
Woo!
Um,
With my 1 on my fucking history.
So, is anyone else rolling? Is it just you gonna go with
Yeah, I'll roll. My rolls are shit.
I mean, I can, but
Oh, did it not roll?
Didn't look like you.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Jesus.
Both Helia and Valis, you are both somewhat familiar with at least the hierarchy of Drow society. It tends to be the ladies that are in charge. The males of the species are definitely subservient to most females. That's the hierarchy aspect of it. Valis, you'll also be aware that they follow. Well, I say they. The majority of the Drow follow a spider queen, goddess Lolth.
So that would be the statue that's in the room.
It's certainly a representation. Yep.
So would I be right to assume that she's some kind of ranking member? So she's in charge.
Yeah, you got a 22. So yeah, the females, like
know
a lot
there's-
of them, tend to be the ones who are connected to Lolth. Like they tend to be the priestesses. That kind of them being in charge and them being representatives of the faith goes hand in hand.
Right.
We know that there's Ilvara here and there's an Asha here.
You've met Ilvara, and this doesn't look like her. As I said, she is on the far side of the chamber, so you would have to traverse it. It's like 30 foot across. I know it doesn't quite represent that on the drawing, but yeah.
So
I think I'm gonna go in and try and kill her. Like, just watch her to sleep.
I agree. Like she's obviously like one of the leaders or someone that's in charge here, and probably the most dangerous person here. So attempting to kill her while she sleeps is probably the best bet for us to survive.
Yeah, I'm gonna look back and say, wait here.
Fucking Jesus. You met
I'm gonna die here, y'all. Let's go. I'm gonna try and sneak my way to her and then shove a short sword into her neck.
Okay. As you step into
You're still bardic inspired, so
you are indeed. As you step into the chamber, I would like you to give me a perception check, please. Oof. I rolled an 18. As you step in, you catch a subtle, like the briefest flicker of movement above you just as you're stepping in. You catch a glance up and you can just about make out the shape of a very large abdomen,
Oh no.
8 legs, and 2 big, sharp, pointy teeth.
I rolled for arachnophobia. It wasn't great. I'm stepping back out again.
This thing is big. It is a giant spider.
She's got a guard spider. Oh my god.
Slowly back out again.
I can do rituals and speak with animals.
Praying it doesn't see me. Slowly close the door.
why you no go in?
Big fucking spider.
I'm gonna hold out runt spider, big spider.
Bigger.
She no wanna go in. Want me to go in?
No.
Can we?
I'm gonna point over at Valis. Block
Yes.
the door.
He will grab the dirt and sort of just block it off.
Like, how far from the door was she?
She literally
Oh,
went
he's
to
a
step
babe.
in, and then
No, I meant the drow, not.
she's like 20 foot away from the door.
Shoot with a crossbow.
Spider.
It's crazy, but prone, you'd be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. So,
Jimjar's gonna kind of saunter across the bridge a little bit. I mean, yeah, thought we was getting more treasure. What's the holdup?
Not this one. Not this one.
What's the
You wanna
worst
be
it could be?
I'm gonna point over the bridge and be like, "Big spiders down there too. Could be treasures down there. Should we go check?"
Gotta get to the elevator.
What'd you see in the room?
A spider about as big as the guard tower's room. This is what it felt
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, but what else?
Female. Probably a priestess.
Oh, bet she's got some gold on her.
Cold will do us no use if we're dead. But there's 2 Quaggoth up ahead of us.
So we leave this room then. We move. Keep going.
What,
Best to fight as little as possible and save our strength.
I was about to say something, and then I remembered I have to check if my NPCs are dumb. I don't think Jimjar's dumb. In fact, I think he's pretty cunning, if I remember correctly. Oh, now it's taken days to open.
Clever little bugger.
Okay, cool.
Shoot, I have a thought. I'm not sure how well it's gonna go though. I mean, I'm a smart character. She's intelligence 15. If we have Seraph act as though he's escorting a group of prisoners past all the Quaggoth.
He was in the prison though, right? I don't know. Yeah. Well, never mind. That sounds good.
If we have him don the guard's clothing, have him armed up.
Oh yeah.
The guards.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But Quaggoth are, and no offense, Darendil, are quite unintelligent creatures.
Fierce.
So probably won't take much to fool them, hopefully.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we could take a quick break, actually. Sorry, I didn't realize we
Yeah.
were quite that far in.
She says in character as she, ducks the ladies' room.
Just like
I'm gonna duck back into the spider's
punches-
room, take a quick piss on the elf, and come right. Or yeah, come back out.
Bye bye.
Be right back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run to the toilet. I'll be right back.
And they're going, I don't like this. I don't got much. Got 25 movement speed. I can't do anything.
She's probably got a spellcasted focus up in there, though.
I would hope so, but that's the thing. Like, she's been guarded by a guard spider. And I don't think we can take on a giant spider and a priestess of loaf.
No. Not at level 1. Not within. I mean, I don't got anything except an attack.
Pretty sure
That
they've
I've
got
missed like
lightning
7
bolt.
in a row.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure they have lightning bolt as default. Like, that's just what they carry.
She just steps onto the hall and launches it straight down the bridge, and that's the end of the campaign. Just
And then she-
everybody's dead.
And then she's like, I need a nap.
Yep, time to go back to bed.
Oh boy, what'd I miss?
Talking about she probably has a spellcasting modifier or spellcasting catalyst in there.
Yeah. But still, I mean, one of us would die in there, I feel like.
We don't have mage
China
hand.
spider, yeah.
And she's a drow priestess, at the very least. That's what
She
I
has her
assume.
own magic, yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
has her own magic. I wonder if I can actually see it here.
You cheating?
When I
Yeah,
started,
drow, priestess of loaf.
when I started this campaign, we had already done like 1, 2, and 3 for a different set of the campaign. Then we got caught, so we were level 3 when we started here. So our Darendale is pretty trash because we were really high level. But we got in that guard tower and she launched the bugs come up from underneath the ground in the big
She has
circle.
insect plague. Yeah.
That was what happened to me.
Oh,
And
that's a
like-
fucking one shot for this group.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was
So-
thinking. I was like, we die. We're dead. That's what I was
So-
thinking. We're dead if this goes
Just-
wrong.
Just a quick look at her stats, right?
Who are you looking at? Wait a minute.
Oh, the drow, priestess of loaf.
Okay.
Just like as a
The
general.
one we're skipping.
They're
Trying to.
they're a 10th level spellcaster.
Hang on.
I don't know about
I
this
mean,
one, but
that
in the
the
monster
fucking
manual.
Yeah,
giant
yeah.
spider, whatever this fucking spider that is, I don't even know.
So they have she hasn't. So if this was a priestess, she has 19 AC.
More AC than the dude with the shield. We couldn't even. I missed him like 7 times in a row.
And
I have 17 AC right now. It's kind of
and
great for me right now,
and a
but
5th level spells are insect plague and mass cure wounds.
You know that it
scales.
no you know that it was not. I did say it wasn't Ilvara. You've seen Ilvara.
Oh yeah. No, like just like a general thing. Like,
But yeah,
I don't know who this is.
They can be rough.
We were saying all she would do is step into the hallway and launch a lightning bolt right down the line, and that's it. Campaign
Yep,
over.
we're done.
Yep.
You all
They can summon a
awaken
demon.
as your new characters in a prison cell. You've been
Yeah.
here for.
And we all rolled less than 10 on wisdom. Let's go.
And they have a Scourge as a melee attack who can do 5d6 poison damage. Yeah.
Darrendel's immune, dude. It's cool. All right.
Darrendel's at just barely over half health too.
I know.
So we need to start getting smarter about this and not
Well,
charging it.
I think a priestess could spank Darendil. Let's be real.
I'm ready to just try and get out. Like, be real. That's where I'm at with it.
But I'm down for you to go back in there and stab her in the neck.
Not with that
If you
fucking
get-
spider in there.
You can get over your fear of giant spiders.
I rolled a 3 on that.
Are you sure you're not afraid of the spider, but the fact you're afraid of it being a giant fucking spider?
Whenever Harlow had to work around the spiders, she did not have a good time of it. So they probably threw her there even more often.
Oh yeah, they would have loved that. Mm-hmm. Go tend to the babies. They're spawning.
Probably where Ronk got his fucking spider from. He stole one.
Probably.
Mm.
How big is this thing gonna get?
It's not a spider, it's a spy.
Oh man. Okay.
Sammy's just taking Lucy to the toilet.
Keeping tally on how many drows are left. Oh, is it 19 drows including the 2 priestesses?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah.
You know, if worst comes to worst, I just thought of that. We could use all 400 feet of the rope and bungee jump down into the water.
What's the worst that could happen, right?
We could drown.
We die.
Okay,
Spider.
everyone is back.
Eat
Do we
giant
even know
sea
fuck out here?
spiders.
Where do we even need to go?
The elevator. That's my
At
guess.
the elevator.
Okay.
So Jim Jow will be like, I bet we could find some cash in there, some gold, some gems, or we could use her. They'll let us go past if we've got one of them as a hostage. That's how they think, right?
We have one of them.
Yeah, that guy, he's one of us.
How smart are the Quaggoth?
Jim just gonna look behind him over his shoulder at Derendil, and then look over at Bors. About as smart as that guy. Pointing to Bors. No offense, big guy.
They smart then.
I bet you're one of the smartest of your kind.
Very smart. Very intelligent. No, very, very smart. Very brains.
Very brains. God damn.
My worry is we go in there. There's so many of us. We draw attention to the guards out there. I've been on the receiving end of those. That's not great. Could we have moved back to the other guard tower for this conversation?
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because I don't want to have it outside of this fucking sleeping lady's room.
Okay, let me just back up the army.
Well, there's a giant spider in there.
How we get past spider? We can't.
Don't interact with the spider. If possible, in my opinion. If you guys want to open the door, I will follow you in. But I'm not opening it.
We get gold later. We should pass spider now.
I don't know why we should be concerned with wealth when we are basically fighting for our lives here, so I feel like we should ignore what's in that room and keep going.
I'm gonna look back at Sereth. I'm like, do you think if you'd donned one of these guards' armors that they would think that you're a guard and not a prisoner? Obviously not fooling the other drow.
Perhaps.
I don't want to die.
We could pretend to have our shackles on again. Then again, we are all very much armed right now.
So can I make a check to see whether they would intelligently assess us and know that we're breaking out and not under, like, being dragged off by one of the drow
Or like
as prisoners?
hired mercenaries.
You've been here the least amount of time. So yeah, you can you could make a history check.
Haven't been here as long as Bors and I have. Can I make a check on that as well?
Sure. Yep.
Rub our
16.
brain cells together.
You recall that Sareth was brought in You were brought in 7 days. So yes, so Sareth was brought in after you, and you recall him being dragged to the Quaggoth den, where he was made known to them. As was Derendil, although not so much dragged, more encouraged at the sharp end of a very long pole.
Right.
I don't like the idea of just charging in and potentially becoming more harmed than we currently are.
We wait too long, more guards come.
Mm-hmm.
Change shift soon.
Yeah.
Didn't Sareth mention that the patrol that was supposed to be arriving here is late?
There's guards here that change shift. There's
That
still
was-
13 more drow here. 14 with Seraph himself.
He talked about people trying to take us. They didn't show
Right.
up.
Right.
Mm. Maybe they've sent scouts out to look for them.
Maybe. But if just 2 Quaggoths between us and elevator now, maybe best shot.
Guess we gotta risk it.
Are
Okay.
the Quaggoth the ones operating the elevator? They're the ones
Yes.
spinning it?
They're the muscle.
Are they like tied down to it? Are they just doing it endlessly?
They
Chained?
You'll have been up and down on the thing, so they usually get either a signal from below to lower the thing down to bring somebody up, or they're instructed to do so by their handler.
Handler. Probably the bitch inside the door or inside the room. Probably not.
Again,
actually.
you've been here a while. The interactions between the drow and the Quaggoth you have not seen any female drow interacting with them, and Sareth will pipe up and say, the women would not lower themselves to deal with such creatures directly. It is beneath them. Sorry, I should have gripped the bridge of my nose and strained slightly.
If you have a headache now, you're going to get even more of one later. I guess we have no choice but to try and overpower them, then I guess. Unless there's other ideas.
But it's not going to help us.
Good.
Burn the bridge while they're on it.
We would need to get across.
Perhaps we can rush the drow woman in the room, take her hostage, and force her to, well, allow us to escape.
We would need to deal with the spider in there.
We will only need to deal with the spider for a few moments.
I could try and talk to the spider.
We will have to get I presume that the spider is at her beck and call. So that assumption in mind, we get her to call off the spider once she is in our grasp.
While they're talking for the 10 minutes, I'm going to ritual cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. Jimjar's gonna give Valis a nudge. I like this guy. Got balls. I like the way you think. Yeah, we should do that.
I will follow the decision of the rest of us. We're all trying to get out of here equally. Muted.
You're muted.
I'm gonna look over at Zareth and I'm gonna be like, that work? We get her, take her hostage, they let us go, they let us go down the elevator.
Alright.
She instructs them to do so, then they will have no choice but to obey. Yes.
Would you instruct them to do so?
They know of him.
That's not what I'm asking. If he was the guy in charge, would he say so? Would he let us go, or would he rather die than let us go?
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
So is there pride to...
Exactly.
How much pride would one of the drow women have in comparison to their life?
As the one in charge, I go down with ship.
Watching you pinch the Virginios every time is hilarious.
I'm trying to get what is my motivation? Like, trying to get into... So it's...
Method acting. For just us, not everyone else.
I know, yeah. Self-preservation is high amongst the females of my kind.
Okay.
The need for revenge would be a strong driving factor.
What's past the elevators? Once we get there and hypothetically go wherever we need to go from there.
The beyond?
Mm-hmm.
Like up here beyond or down on the ground beyond?
Wherever we need to go to not to be here.
Okay.
After we take the elevator.
Okay, so you take the elevator down. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There are... So Sareth is happy not to talk. There are 3 ways out. There is the north, the west, and the south passages. All lead in different places.
As a guide, which is the safest route in your opinion?
I would go west. West leads to the Dark Lake. Dark Lake is home. It is where I'm most familiar. The south leads towards Gracklestug, land of the dwarves. Well, he wouldn't say dwarves. He would say Durgar. Dark dwarves. To the north is Menzo Baranzan.
Not that way.
Do we know what the out of character to us from the surface know what the Durgar are? I don't know if this is like common or not. Like obviously we know what drow are, but I don't know about Durgar.
Well, you know that I would say yes. You can see because in your group, whilst you don't have any Durgar here, you have dark elves, you have the deep gnomes, and you have the Darrow, who are essentially the halflings. So yeah, it would make sense that there would be dark dwarves, Durgar.
Yeah.
You said south was?
South is Gracklestug, yes.
And north is,
Menzo Baranzan.
We want to go Dark Lake.
You can go west to Dark Lake. You can also go north, then west to the Dark Lake. It just takes longer.
I just want to get out of here. Whichever
Yeah.
is easier for us to leave by is the way that we should probably go.
First, we need to
And
go
if
down,
you're
though.
and if you're familiar with a route that will take us safely, then we should be choosing that route.
Me agree. So we rush priestess, take hostage, go down elevator. What we do with her after?
Bring her along.
Or kill her.
After
That's
we're done.
another person to feed.
Well, we don't have to feed her. We get rid of her.
Okay, as long as we're in agreement. Maybe what we do is, oh no, they got so the Quaggoth's got to keep pushing until we're down, right? That's what or someone's got to keep pushing
Yeah,
until we're down.
essentially. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
How many people can fit on the elevator?
That's a good question.
Say again, sorry.
How many people actually fit on the elevator?
4 people plus cargo.
Not a lot. So it's a couple trips.
Yeah.
By cargo, up to about 800 pounds worth of weight, in addition to 4 people.
Okay, so we all.
Yeah, so a lot actually.
Yeah.
Well, all but Darendil, right? Darendil's
You're a big boy.
probably pretty hefty. Yeah, he'd be the cargo, I would assume, almost. Well,
Might be 2 trips then.
maybe, but plan has to succeed first, anyways. So has to work first. So we try to see what happens.
All right. All right, let's get that door unblocked, Dirt Boy.
Yeah, Dirt Boy. Holy shit! All right, I will remember that.
I will pat you on the shoulder as I say that.
Alrighty, so this is when I get
boy.
to roll one of my flaws.
Oh no!
Stool will rapport spore everyone before we
Uh-huh.
leave.
Good.
What a
Okay,
guy.
So he will smile and go, I've been called worse.
Wait, who going in? Me. Point to Harlow. Who else? We send in Prince too?
I could go in to talk to Spider.
If you can talk to the spider without disturbing the woman, telling the spider to back down, then we can take her hostage.
Yeah.
Probably the best, least bloodsheddy way of getting through this.
I
I've
will.
got a bad feeling about this.
I will ritual.
So do
cast
I,
it.
but we're also prisoners and probably going to die, so...
I will have ritual cast it, so it would have just been finished before we left, because it only lasts 10 minutes.
Yes, Rob.
Look at you, Helia, and I'm gonna be like, you speak to spiders?
Oh God.
I'm not using the
I just realized.
No, I'm not using the pet. I was like, Boris is genuinely like, whoa.
This is gonna be the rats all over again.
Don't worry, I haven't bonded with the spider or anything, so it's all right. I'm like, cool, yes.
Helia's gonna like carefully try and like poke her head in just to see where the spider is.
Roll me
I'm gonna be
perception check, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna be ready to rush in if I have to.
Same. I'm gonna be ready to yank her back.
Forewarned, you are aware that the spider was on the ceiling. And it rolled a 15 on its stealth. So with your advantage for being forewarned, you will be able to spot it without too big of an issue.
Hello, spider. I don't know if it's a lady or a gentleman spider. So
Just the mental grimacing I'm having right now.
Boris is hyped. He is like, what?
Can I have like a hand on her collar, ready to yank her back if it attacks.
Yeet her back, yeah.
I'm patting her shoulder like, good job, good job.
Uh,
I'm just like,
Balls is like
"That's so
leaning
well."
down to pet her shoulder.
Yep.
so you say hello.
Hello, spider. She's whispering though, not to wake the drow lady, but enough that the spider's gonna hear her.
The spider will respond in spider, I guess. God.
Yeah, it's not coming to your mic, my love.
Okay. Okay. God.
It blew out.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It says I God.
I what?
God. I God.
Okay.
Spider is just getting frustrated with the fact, like, what'd you say? Hello? What'd you say? Repeat that? Oh, God!
She'll turn back and says, "It says it guards."
The woman.
Can it unguard? Got snacks across the bridge.
She'll be like, "Can you unguard?"
Hope it's not French.
Touche.
I'm glad someone got that.
Thanks, Rock. Roll me a persuasion, please.
Thank God the bard's doing this.
Yes. Yep.
I'm going to use my
Thank God the
inspiration.
bard's going to use
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Bard, inspire thyself. Oh my God!
Can I give my inspiration to the bard?
Oh my
You've
God.
only used it once.
Oh no.
We don't do the endless reroll stuff.
Not here.
Can I change this? If you fail. No, it's if you fail. That's for myself. Okay, never mind.
It will
Be
say
inspired by the gods, yeah.
in a very quiet voice, because I can't do it because my mic apparently doesn't pick it up. Thank you, noise filter. It will say, "You are not the mistress."
Noise filter too good.
Says I'm not the mistress, so it's not going to unguard.
Help. Looks
Ask
like
if
we're
it's
fighting
hungry.
again.
What'd you say?
Ask if it's hungry. Tell him we've got some snacks across the bridge for it if it wants it.
Are you hungry, spider?
Oh my God.
Because there's two furry things you can eat. I can't remember what the name of those things, okay?
The Quaggoth?
The quaggas. Yep,
Mm.
thank you.
I God. Roll me a perception, because you're technically like in the doorway, right? Excellent.
Still got my hand on her collar.
Level 1, baby. Level 1. Here we go.
How I know.
Drop spider.
Oh god.
From the other side of the room, you will hear. Are you quite finished playing with my pet? Do come in.
I'm scared.
Well, I can't let her go in by herself, as per my ideal.
I promise that she will not bite you.
Well, I'll follow Aaron
Well,
as
yeah.
well.
That doesn't give me any sense of safety because she'll probably wrap me up and suffocate me. But I will try. I will come in because you are the.
You ready for this amazing token, by the way?
The mistress.
Are you ready?
Mm.
Is it
She's
generic?
beautiful.
Oh no, it's one of those tokens.
It's one of those. Yeah, if I move her up there, then there is room.
I will not let you go in by yourself, so I am following you in.
As long as the door is open, I'm gonna stay out here. But I don't want something to come from like behind, so I'm just gonna hold this spot.
Mm-hmm.
She will be speaking to you in common, not undercommon, regular common.
Oh yay!
You are making good on Jorlan's plan, it would seem.
Whose plan?
What?
Yeah, I was like, who's that? Is that the beastie guy?
Oh, no, Jordan is the older guard for Ilvara. This guard
Oh.
guy.
Wait, this was planned? We have made no such plans.
She's gonna. What's the insight is? Which stat is it based off of? Deception.
Wisdom.
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 Okay. I knew he had his schemes. But you are not part of it.
We just want to get the hell out of here.
Regardless of what schemes are happening, we're leaving.
She'll be sort of sat down, cross-legged. Well, not cross-legged, like almost side saddle, sat down on these cushions. There is no love lost between Jorlan and Ilvara. I had assumed that your escape had his efforts to thank. It would seem you have used your own initiatives. There is more to you all than simple slaves.
I'm
I'm quite
alright.
charming.
I'm quite alright with her thinking that it's his idea.
Regardless of schemes or plans of drow and men, will you be letting us leave, or are we going to have to, unfortunately, force our way through?
Please.
You certainly number more than me and my guardian.
Your guardian's very beautiful.
She's just gonna kind of like
I'm just
look at you and be like, wait.
I'm still eyeing it suspiciously from my side.
Rest
Just like, I don't want to
assured.
be in here.
I am confident that if needed, I could deal with all four of you without too much of a struggle. However, your endeavors You pose potential. I certainly will not hinder your escape.
I take it you're probably going to be using this as a play for a certain grasp of power for yourself, I assume.
What is one's life if not to seek more favor, more power?
Well, letting us go. Well, let's not say letting us go. Us escaping would bring certain shame to Ivara, I take it.
If we could convince her to focus her ire onto someone else, that would be beneficial to us as well.
Oh, no.
As in Jorlin, not you.
You can both roll me persuasion.
Can I help? Can I help?
Oh no.
Only if one of them has persuasion as a skill and you also have persuasion as a skill.
I have
I-
persuasion as a skill.
Do not.
My rolls are... Oh, fucking Jesus.
I think hell yeah. It's like gives us
Hell
a
yeah.
decent.
I'm very obviously not a talker, so I'm over here awkwardly saying
You
like,
don't
"Oh,
wanna-
let's do this."
Is this the game we get inspiration for crits, or we're not doing that?
We don't do that on Sundays, do we?
No, not
Sorry,
on hardcore.
Not on hardcore.
I couldn't remember, so I was like, I can't remember.
No problem.
It does. Yeah, it's the only thing is like the DM's got to remember. That's the only downside to this, which is not always easy.
It's alright, we sometimes don't remember ourselves.
No, we don't.
Because no doubt that us prisoners or escapees matter little in the great scheme of things, especially in drow politics. But any edge is an edge. Correct?
Your words have some merit. An escape of this nature would be seen very unfavorably for Elvira. An opportunity to undermine her is not one that I shall be wasting. Her chambers are beneath this one.
Is she here?
She is below. On the cave floor.
The question I do have to ask, though, is how would one such as yourself escape blame for this? As aren't you also part of this enterprise?
I am a mere underling. As responsibility and blame goes, it would fall squarely on her shoulders. Ha! The very thought of such a thing amuses me. As I have said, her chambers and that of her concubine are below. You would do well.
Does she have a spider?
In her chambers.
You have a spider in your chambers?
These chambers are not exclusively my own. This is a place of worship.
That's fair.
I
Alright,
will
well,
be elsewhere while you make good on your escape.
Well, if you're not going to raise a hand against us, then I do not see a reason we should raise a hand against you.
I think you would be foolish to do so.
I didn't want to come in here to begin with.
You're welcome to try if you wish to test me.
I do not wish to test you, and given how ill-equipped and our ragtag number against such a esteemed member of drow society, it would be unfortunate for us if we were to cross blades with you. With all due respect, of course.
She'll give you a slight smile. Our business concluded then.
Yes, please.
Then the way out is through the elevator. Yes. If that is the case, then would it possible for us to ask a minor boon of yourself? To allow us passage, then we will be out of your hair, so to speak. There will be no witnesses.
Roll me a
of
persuasion.
course.
Oh,
Oh no, we lost Sammy.
Damn.
Hard froze. Oh, it's just a Discord issue. Crit. She will look at you and through gritted teeth ask,
Is nothing but a few words of one of your personage would enable us is us passage down the elevator. There's no doubt the Quaggoth would shred us and our crew into many tiny little bits. But as someone of your rank and esteem, would quite easily order them not to do so.
You could kill them afterwards for less evidence.
The spider seems quite hungry. And as we have killed guards already, it would make sense for the Quaggoth to also be disposed of if we were escaping. No evidence, no witnesses. You are blameless.
it would seem that Jorlan has instructed the slaves to perform duties this evening. They would require passage to the cave floor.
Of course.
I will see it done.
They're not gonna question our state of being armed.
They will do as they are told without question.
Okay.
They are simple beasts. Nothing more.
And as for that question, I suppose there is a lot of vermin in the Underdark that must be eliminated, that those of higher echelons would not deem themselves, he say, dirtying themselves as such menial tasks.
She will look over at each and every one of you, then look you dead in the eyes, say, quite. Yes.
We will do as you command.
This lady scares me a little bit.
She
Don't let it turn you
does.
The chambers below are yours to do with as you please. Take what you wish, defile them if you will. This statue, this chamber, and my pet, she'll look up at the spider, are off limits. And should our paths cross again, I am owed.
Owed what?
Owed.
Given our current circumstances, of course, one favor for another makes sense.
There's not really much of a choice in the matter.
We have
Except
been
for
most
dying.
persuasive, but I will speak to the beasts. And she will stand up and almost gracefully kind of glide almost between you as she walks over these cushions and blankets, past you, out the door, and then she'll begin to make her way towards the Quaggoth. As she indicated, there is indeed a trapdoor behind the statue that leads down into what you have been told are Elvira's chambers.
It's suspicious of the market.
Did she say that Elvira was in her chambers or down below?
She
on
said
the
that she
bottom?
was down below on the cave floor.
Did she say anything was in her chambers? Or anyone was in her chambers?
No.
Forget that much.
She didn't say.
Alright.
But you have not ever seen Elvira without her escort, at least.
Did she say that Elvira had a spider of her own?
She didn't.
No, she did not.
I'm eyeing that door like,
We can
you know,
take
the more
a
for her to
look.
lose, the better. Yeah, I'm interested.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go. Spider providing, I'm going to go pop that hatch. If the spider makes any threatening move towards it, I am going to back off.
The spider won't move.
Okay.
And you will open the hatch. There is another rope ladder that leads down from the shrine into a... There isn't a map or anything for it, but it leads down into... We're going to have to Theatre of the Mind, but I'll try and be very quick because I know we're at the end of the session. Leads down into a chamber which serves as the private chambers for Mistress Elvira. Inside this chamber, you will find that the walls are hung with black mesh that resembles a spider's web, extending from a central spot on the ceiling out to the surrounding walls, and then draped down like curtains around a further series of cushions, blankets, etc., almost mirroring what is above. There are, however, thick woven mats on the floor, and there is a low platform covered with the cushions, pillows, which make a bed, essentially. One side of the chamber contains a small table and 2 chairs, whilst the other holds a small shrine to Lolth. You've seen her statue above. Draped in white silk. There is, on another side of the chamber, a heavy chest made of black-stained zirkwood. Yeah, that's about it in the chamber. Oh, there is another trapdoor leading to a chamber below, you would assume.
Alrighty.
Chest,
The
huh?
Chest.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting.
I'm going to investigate the chest. Is it locked or anything?
Oh, it's locked.
Okay.
We've got
You
this
can
handy dandy
investigate it, though,
unlocking.
yeah?
Hmm?
Are you investigating the chest?
I am. Ah, only 11.
Okay.
I just have to remember that we were at level 1, so 11 is actually not a bad roll.
I'm gonna like take a step
Fair.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's locked. You don't pick up on anything else.
How heavy is it? Can it be moved?
Somewhat big. You wouldn't be able to carry it. You could probably fit one of the gnomes inside it. Maybe the twins.
Oh, in character, what I know about traps and shit.
But yeah, there's the table, and there appears to be some, drawers in that, and the chest is about all the interesting things here. And then there is a trapdoor leading below.
I could try to force it open with my short sword. Break the lock.
For sure. Yeah, you could give me a strength check.
Not great.
It doesn't seem to budge.
Yeah, I'll use my inspiration. Fuck it, I haven't used it. Nope, that's a save, not a strength check.
Okay.
Still not great.
No, it seems to be a bit sturdier than you were perhaps expecting.
We know somebody that can crack open chests, and I believe Jim Jar had some interest.
Ah.
If he was to come down here and perhaps take a quick look at it, he might be able to figure it out.
Jar!
Most I've got are smith's tools, but I don't have any tools to use, so.
Call Jim
We're
Jar
a
down.
poor sport, right?
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna call up to Jim Jar.
Yeah.
Locked, expensive chest. Would you like to open it? Might contain valuables. You were interested in those.
Huh.
Possible gold.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Yeah, let me, he'll rub his hands. Let me, work my magic. Alright. Just see, and he'll do some investigating and some theatrics that I don't have time for. Yeah, he'll go at it.
Oh my god. Let's go, Jim Jar.
Not a sweat, it was broken.
Imagine this twice in one night. Zhang lets it happen, and it's 2 crits.
Fucking hell, man.
Oh,
Wow.
Thank you for helping us so much on our escape, Sam. You wouldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure. Alright, happy to help. He will, fucking hell. He will, expertly pick the lock, as if he had the key himself. And he'll
He
flip
probably
open...
did have the key.
Maybe he did, yeah.
He'll flick open the lid, and you'll hear this twang of a bolt being
shit.
fired directly at you, Harlow.
Okay.
And Jimjar will grab it inches before your face is hit with this bolt. You're like, oh, I got you. It's okay.
That impressive. Thank you.
Bet you weren't expecting that, huh?
I owe you a drink or something.
Should we see what we got?
Yeah.
Good shit.
Okay,
Shit.
you guys okay for another couple of minutes? Yeah, I don't want to run over
Yeah,
too much, but yeah.
I'm fine with a couple minutes.
We want to know what the loot is.
The weekend tomorrow, we're fine.
Our
Loot
little one
first,
our
rest
little one
later.
characters are rubbing our hands together.
There are a variety of silken garments and personal effects contained within this chest. There is a silver chain headdress, which is set with small onyx stones. Jimjar gives you a quick appraisal, reckons it's about 50 gold's worth. There is a small drawstring bag, which clinks as he moves it. Sounds like there's a couple of potions in there. There is a small leather purse, which contains 24 gold, 30 silver, and a small moonstone, which again, he reckons is worth about 20 gold. Another purse in there looks suspiciously like a component pouch for spells.
Nice.
You can all roll me a d20 for the lols.
Oof.
Okay.
I'm some numbers.
Inside, you will find one of your personal effects. Hello. That was taken from your possessions. A memento, perhaps trinket, perhaps a favored weapon. Have a think, but
My loot.
why would
Or
Harlow
liar.
give a shit about your fucking loot or liar?
My lyre. Because
She
the
found-
lyre is
she-
the
she's-
famed it's the favorited instrument of the lost.
She found her +3
Precious.
short sword of.
She found a
slaying.
+3 short sword of killing drow. Yeah,
Yeah,
I heard that.
yeah. It was her most favored weapon. A precious memento.
Right.
And because we got a crit on the sleight of hand, fuck it. Downstairs in Shaw's chambers, just to speed this up. He also has a chest. There is also a pitcher and a pair of matched golden goblets worth a gold each. There's a bunch of personal clothing that would fit a drow, as well as a small purse containing 20 gold, a black velvet mask stitched with silver thread in a spiderweb pattern, set of bone dice engraved with elvish characters, a small black velvet bag containing a brooch worth 50 gold, and a flask of strong syrupy blue liquor. The liquor will leave anyone who drinks it pleasantly poisoned for 1d4 hours. That's the good stuff right there.
Yum.
Wow.
Pleasantly poisoned.
That's
Not
what it
just
says.
poisoned, pleasantly.
Yep. I'll get you the list of that and put it in the chat as well.
I'm taking a gold goblet. You best believe I'm drinking everything out of this now. My water, everything. Yep.
But I think that's a good place to wrap up today's session. Just before you make your final escape to the cavern below. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. As always, very much appreciated. If you've yet to do so, please do the like, share, subscribe, YouTube stuff. It all helps out very much. And if you want to help support us further, please do consider checking us out on Patreon. We will be back on Sunday for our hardcore Curse of Strahd campaign. So yeah, until then, please do take it easy. And as always, if it's easy, take it twice. Or just roll lots of crits and trivialize your games. That works too. All right, guys.
Bye.
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 Bye.